This problem and all other Calc 152 problems can be found here at Sarai Studies. Link is in the description box below. Let's try integration by parts. Remember that for any integration by part problem, we have to do two integrals. So let's do a box split into two for the two integrals that we have to do. Our formula is uv minus the integral of v du, where the v's are on the inside. So this is our answer, but let's go ahead and find the components that make up our answer. So that is u, v, du, and dv. We first start by choosing our u, and I use limit to help me do so. I ask myself, do I see any logs here? Yes. So I'm going to make that my u. And then whatever's left, I make my dv. V is always equal to the integral of dv, and dv is just square root of x dx. We know we can rewrite that as x to the 1/2 dx and then use power rule. So plus 1, that's 3/2. So now we have x to the 3/2, and then we divide by this, which is 3/2, or because it's a fraction, we can just multiply by the reciprocal, and then plus c, because there's no bounds. So v is equal to 2/3 x to 3/2, and we don't care about the plus c's throughout the process because at the end of the day, if our integral is indefinite, meaning no bounds, our answer is just going to have 1 plus c. And then du is a derivative of u, which is 1 over x and then times dx. So remember, your bottom two should always have d and then whatever the variable is in your problem, which is x. Now we have all of the components that we need for our formula, so let's go ahead and plug them in. So we have u, which is ln of x, and then times v, which is this. We can rewrite this by taking this whole thing and dividing by 3, or we can just move this to the front, like so. And then minus the integral of v, which again is this, and this is a constant, so we can take it out, like so. And then times du, which is 1 over x dx. So here is the second integral that we have to do in an integration by part problem. So I take this integral and I drag it over here and solve for it over here, but before I do that, I like to drop things down so I don't forget things. So this drops down, and then this is negative 2/3, and it's going to be times whatever answer I get for this integral. And then plus c, because my integral is indefinite, so I know it's going to have a plus c at the end. And now I focus on getting what goes in here. So I zoom into this box and then I pretend that this is what they gave me in the first place. What do I do if I just saw this for the first time? Well, first of all, I can simplify by writing it like this, and then we have the same base, so let's just subtract the exponents. The exponent here is 1, so 3/2 minus 1 over 1, common denominator 2, 1, so 3 times 1 is just 3, and then minus, here we need to go 2, so 1 times 2, that's 2, 1/2. So we're left with this being x to the 1/2, and then that's just power rule. So we add plus 1 here, that becomes 3/2, so we divide by this, which is 3/2, or multiply by the reciprocal, so times 2/3, so 2/3 x to the 3/2, and then plus c is my answer. So now that I have my answer, I can zoom out and plug it into here. So 2/3 x to 3/2, and we don't care about the plus c's again throughout the process because at the end of the day, our answer is just going to have 1 plus c, it's already there. And then we can simplify by bringing this in, so it becomes negative 4 over 9, and then take this away, and the brackets away, and then bring everything together, and that is your answer. This integral is equal to this. And that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next.